operate in the shadow of these agencies. So, they know what's going on. Once again, the U.S. patent, US 202075874A1 is a method, the automated system to identify who is victims of abuse, force skull, and remote neural monitoring technology. Identify who is a remote attacker or operator using the device, force skull, and remote neural monitoring. So, I don't know why they would need this, but I should tell you all you need to know. The U.S. has a patent to tell who is being emitted to stuff and who is doing it. Then you should know that something's going on, something's fishy in Denmark. You should also know that remote neural monitoring is owned by the NSA. You should also know that NSA has capabilities to uncover and decode analog digital signals in there also. So the NSA is one organization that we know that can pinpoint who's doing this and how they're doing it. For anybody who wants to understand what's skull and how it's doing. This is a man by the name of Dr. James Giordano.
So this is a rating.
Speaks about neural weapons, the same technology, just different names. Just different names.
In the random video, where silent songs and start remember, through creatures
I really don't care.
The echoes transcend both space and time.
I have any negative connotation to say about me.
Ear to ear, from mouth to mouth,
I know for a fact
from
everything
mind
that
to
I'm
mind,
saying
they want to stay.
is the truth.
The
No
belief
matter
keeps
who's
them
doing
breathing.
it, it is being
The
done.
faith gives them
No
form.
matter who's doing it,
They stand beside
it
you
is being
unseen,
done, and it's proven with science, technology, and psychology. So,
a veil
cool
slips
world.
away.
I'll give
Already
you more
in time.
information like I always do. I
You
will
have no idea. Obviously, the universe believes in you. But you will still remember in spaces.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. The buckles on the bed. Buckle on the bed. Oh, is it? It's okay. Oh shit. Yes, sir.
Alright, Johnson, I'm trying Bustin' Q here in San Antonio, Texas. This food truck is known for their Dino Rito, the crispy burrito with mac and cheese and a large beef rib.
That look good as hell. Good as fuck. Bro, we have to try that. So we went ahead and hopped in a whip and went on a road trip. But bro, we drove for more than 4 hours just to get to the food truck. And bro, when we got the food truck, bro, they had bro's TikTok on the food truck. And when I was giving this big burrito, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was baffled at first sight. That thing had macaroni on the inside, brisket on the inside, and potatoes on the inside. And also, can we talk about how big that bowl was? Now I see why they call it a dinosaur burrito. Anyways, when I took my first bite of that thing, oh my. Bro, the meat is super juicy, the macaroni and cheese is super creamy, and I really like this barbecue sauce that they put in, bro. All together, this thing just goes super well together, bro.
Alright, Johnson, I'm trying Bustin' Q here in
to kill him. Kill him. Real, you're all fucking puppets. I don't want to. He can't have her. Hey, freeze!
Oh God!
I have a single bag with 3 quarters. There ain't a Oh God, no, no.
It's an all night thing. Helicopters and helicopters and helicopters.
Stop. We love you. Get out of the way. Sam, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. Get the fuck out of here, Jordan. Fuck. Fucking phone.
I was ordering pizza from Tony Cicero.
Come here, Sam. Okay, we're in the quad. Have you ever played whack-a-mole? You can knock me out. Sam, it's me.
Colonial Bell.
Creators, take these 3 apps I built to run my business made with Base 44. They're ready for you as free to use templates.
In Spaces, the 5th tome of the Attic Rite. In the realm of the ethereal, where silence hums and stars remember, dwells creatures and myths known and unknown. Their echoes transcend both space and time, bleeding through bloodlines ancient and reborn, from ear to ear, from mouth to mouth, from mind to mind they wander still. Your belief keeps them breathing, your faith gives them form. They stand beside you, unseen, woven into wind and whisper, of veils with away, awaiting your return. You have no idea how fiercely the universe believes in you, but you will soon remember in Spaces.
In the link below. The subway turns into an underground tomb, where a crowd of 2,000 people descends into chaos, and the instinct to survive consumes every trace of human dignity. Moscow, the capital of Russia and a massive metropolis, has long suffered from uncontrolled construction. Years of piling foundations deep into karst terrain have weakened the city's underground structure. The subway tunnel, built back in 1935, finally gives way to the pressure of underground water. Trains add constant vibrations, causing tiny cracks that break the tunnel seal. During a routine night inspection, Sergej notices a small leak dripping from the ceiling and reports it to the station attendant. The warning is dismissed. The attendant assumes it's just groundwater seeping in after days of heavy rain. Meanwhile, a woman named Irina spends the evening with her lover instead of going home. Knowing her daughter is alone and her husband is on duty at the hospital, she meets with a wealthy businessman, hoping this affair might lead to a better life. She's afraid to divorce or confess to her husband, though she suspects Andrei already knows the truth. While she's chasing comfort, her husband, a surgeon, spends every minute saving lives, earning far less than he deserves. His dedication and low pay have driven a quiet wedge between them, one that Irina has tried to fill with betrayal. The next morning, Andrei returns home to find that Irina never came back. Realizing what that means, he tries to be a good father to their school-aged daughter. When she runs late for class, he offers to drive her, but their car is blocked by a neighbor, the only way to make it on time. The subway. At the same time, Vlad drops Irina off and decides to speak with her husband about their affair. Learning that Andrei has already left, Vlad heads to a business meeting, but traffic brings him to a standstill. With no time to waste, he too takes the subway, ending up, by sheer coincidence, on the very same train. Alongside them are 2,000 strangers, each with their own destination and one shared goal, to arrive on time. Among the passengers is Galina, a woman who had been drinking with Sergej before they both ran from the police. As the train departs, Sergej suddenly realizes the water he saw wasn't groundwater. It smelled of clay and river silt. River water. He tries to call the station to report the danger, but it's too late. He's already been detained and locked up. Moments later, the driver of train number 42 notices something unusual ahead. Peering into the darkness, he sees water bursting through the tunnel ceiling, flooding the passageway. Reacting too late, he slams on the brakes. The speeding train derails, skidding violently along the walls before crashing headlong into the collapsing tunnel in the surge of incoming water. As the train slams on the brakes and crashes, the passengers are trapped. They tumble over one another, piling up in chaos, completely losing control of the situation. Their bodies are thrown around the carriage like rag dolls. Many die instantly. Some people are hurled out the windows, while others are crushed by the stampeding crowd. It's a full-scale disaster, with the death toll rising every second. Those in the front cars are killed instantly as the collapsed concrete ceiling and shattered train parts bury them alive. Moments later, Andrei regains consciousness, disoriented and unsure what just happened. Surrounded by dozens of bodies, many already dead, he realizes he has to get out and find his daughter. Pushing aside a man lying on top of him, Andrei assumes he's dead, but to his relief, the man is still alive and manages to stand. Climbing out from the pile of the injured and the dead, Andrei panics, desperately searching for his daughter, terrified she's one of the victims. He reaches the spot where they were moments ago, but Ksusha is gone. Panic grips him as the worst thoughts flood his mind. Meanwhile, Vlad smashes a window to escape. The other survivors follow his lead, climbing out of the mangled subway cars to evacuate. Unlike the rest, Vlad doesn't jump into the water. He climbs onto the train's roof, thinking it's safer there. Crawling between the swaying cars, he watches them rock dangerously from side to side, crushing more people beneath the wreckage. The massive steel carriages continue to grind and collapse, and Vlad realizes he made the right choice by heading toward the rear of the train. Through one of the windows, he spots Andre, frantically searching for his daughter. When a group of thugs attacks Andre, trying to kill him, Vlad rushes in to help. He strikes one of the attackers over the head with a metal pipe, driving the others away. After checking the car, Andre helps Mikhail to his feet and spots his daughter lying under a bench. Carefully, he checks her pulse and injuries, relieved to find that Ksyusha is alive and unharmed. Elsewhere, Dennis regains consciousness and sees the carnage around him. Bodies everywhere, even in this nightmare. Some passengers take advantage of the chaos instead of helping others. One brazen young man robs the den and steals Dennis's phone while he's still dazed from a head injury, then bolts to escape with the others. Meanwhile, the station dispatcher notices that the doomed train signal isn't moving on the radar. It's stuck midway through the tunnel. Trying to figure out what's going on, he contacts the driver of another train on the same line, who reports he stopped because the signal ahead is red, indicating a delay. Moments later, the dispatcher's assistant reports that all the water pumps are running at full capacity, meaning the tunnel is flooding. The subway has become a disaster zone, and the true scale of the catastrophe is beyond imagination. After consulting with upper management, the station dispatcher decides to shut off the power rail, but he has to wait until the next train moves into a different feeder zone. Knowing that people's lives are at stake, the train operator and his young assistant, Vasily, quickly leave the lead car and head to the last one to reverse direction. While hundreds of people wade through the flooded tunnel trying to escape the catastrophe, the operator and his assistant struggle to drive their train back to the station. The train moves slowly and keeps stopping, costing them precious minutes. Just as the train clears the danger zone, the dispatcher cuts power to the rail and immediately sees an error light flash on his control panel. A short circuit had occurred moments earlier, electrocuting everyone who hadn't yet managed to escape the flooded section of the tunnel. Meanwhile, Irina, still at work, keeps trying to call her husband and daughter, unaware that they are trapped in the subway with no idea what to do next. Andre suggests they climb down, but Vlad disagrees, knowing the third rail might still be lit. Andre bandages Mikhail's broken arm as the following train finally makes it back to the station. Metro management urgently closes off the tunnels and orders an immediate evacuation. Panic spreads quickly, many people lose control, and several are crushed by the terrified crowd. Dennis
faces the fifth tone of the attic right, and they appear with silence hums and
Completely
stars
forgot.
remember.
Completely forgot. They fuck with everything. No. No. You have to be doing something to get kicked the fuck out of what's the name. Mhm.
learns that Elisa suffers from asthma and could suffocate without her inhaler. During the crash, she lost her bag and can't find it, meaning she could die any minute. Determined to save the girl he likes, Dennis does everything he can, and succeeds. At the same time, Vlad uses the small dog, Tyopka, as a test subject. He tosses the dog into the water to see if it's safe. When the animal swims unharmed, he realizes they can begin evacuating without risking electrocution. The cars keep shifting, so it's safer to move inside. On their way to the last car, Vlad, Andrei, Ksusha, and Mikhail come across the only other survivor, Helena. Meanwhile, Dennis and Elisa are also trying to get out, but they're doing it outside the train. Suddenly, one of the cars starts moving, pressing down on Dennis. He forces the door open so Elisa can climb inside and urges her to go. Dennis realizes he's trapped and about to be crushed in half, but the brief encounter between them has already turned into love. Refusing to abandon her rescuer, Elisa desperately tries to pull him free. Meanwhile, those who manage to escape the water and survive the electric shock reach the metro station. When onlookers see the chaos, panic erupts again, and people flee toward the surface, only adding to the mounting toll of the disaster. For many, it becomes a real tragedy. Some lose their husbands, brothers, or mothers, while journalists seize the opportunity to create a sensation. The police try to limit access, but a cunning reporter and cameraman still manage to publish the footage, which instantly spreads across all TV channels. Irina learns about the disaster from the news and calls the school to find out where her daughter is. Realizing that Ksusha is neither at home nor at school, Irina
Oh, the sirens. And the constant noise from the helicopter. So again, it's the same night. It's the same night. It's the house. This is the house. All night long. I'm not sleep deprived, bitch. I went to sleep earlier today. I've been sleeping good. I can go to sleep right now. The problem is, it just keeps going on. Again, full circle over the house. And there's the police. There's the sheriff. But he didn't come his ass down here. He didn't come down here. He ain't gonna come down here. They're not looking for anybody. So again, boom. It don't matter if it's blurry. It really don't. Here they go. They go to sheriff. Back and forth. The helicopter. The cop has been the house and is following me now. Oh, honey, I can't be pissed off. Oh, bitch, please. I don't like y'all. Your system couldn't motherfucking work, sis. The sheriff is now gone. So I don't know what they were working on based on what she was talking about. And the helicopter is back over the house. I ain't going nowhere. This shit is done. Bitch, I sleep regardless. You got like fucked up. That's crazy. I ain't even motherfucking tired. Ooh, but it is cold. Hold up. I don't fuck with police. Baby, I ain't your baby. I'm tired of twisting the damn camera around. So y'all here, look, pedophile pilot. Oh, yer. Hold on, pause. Oh shit. Whoa, it's cold. Oh shit, man, it's been the whole time. Now this is what that loud ass helicopter sound like up in here. Whew. Bitch, I love walking. That's some crazy shit. Oh, bitch, I don't even give a fuck. Oh shit, it's cold. Oh. Whew. See, this different. I ain't know what the boy name. I don't even know what the fuck his name is. Y'all, come on, Mr. Helicopter. All right, so it ain't going over the house no more. Following me, been following me all night. That's not a coinky dink, okay? Fuck your plausible deniability. And fuck your motherfucking caucasity. And fuck your goddamn Puerto Rican nasty too, motherfuckers. Woo! Bitch, I'm hit. I don't really give a shit. Girl, please. So the sheriff that was down there is now gone. And basically, this is the sheriff office. I can't, damn. Yeah, it is. You gotta be drug free. I didn't get the key. So everywhere I follow, everywhere I go, this is where the hold on. This is where the helicopter is following me.